In this video, I'm going to cover how to publish a test assembly to the server. We covered previously how you can set up any test assembly to publish its results to the server even if you're executing locally. In this step, we're actually going to take that to the next step and actually publish the assembly to the server so that it can handle executing it on a schedule so that we can override parameters easily and get some additional benefits from it in that way. So first thing, again, as covered in a previous video, we want to make sure that any values that we need to have parameterized or changed dynamically on the server are set up as parameters. So I've already done that for my connection strings. So to publish it to the server, we're just going to right click on the project, choose the Publish to LegiTest Server. Previously we were using the file path for publishing locally, but in this case we're going to pick the LegiTest Server, again localhost being my specific instance, and we want to leave these at their defaults so that everything's publishing the results and that we're pointing our results publishing to the same server that we're using for execution. So if I click OK here and we look at the output window, we can see that this has built and published successfully. So now I'm going to switch over to my web browser, and this is looking at the LegiTest server summary page. We can see the assembly that we published here. Now, for it to show up for the first time, the test does have to be executed at least once with the publish options set. So you can do that via the command line, as we showed in a previous video, or on the server there's actually a command line runner that you can use as well. So once this is up here, we actually have the ability to run the test, and this is actually executing using the server's resources. This will take just a second, but it succeeded. We can also browse the results and drill in to see the individual test and what happened with those. And we can also manage the test. So this gives us the option to schedule the test to be run at a specific time. So we could run the test every night after our ETL finishes. And also it gives you the ability to control the parameters. So those same values that we parameterize for connection strings, if I need to use a different value on the server, I can actually override that here. And that's how we publish tests to the server.